we really see that customers do have efficiency gains of millions of euros, dollars, by using the AI product that we actually brought to them. Which of course is amazing to hear and really see what customers do with it, not only to save time and money, but also just make things really much more efficient and fun actually to work with.
Well, that's what we're after, of course.
Welcome to the Digital Advantage, the podcast that really pulls down the curtain on technical innovation here at Bynder. And we are the leading digital asset management platform used by over 4,000 customers worldwide. In every episode, we really deep dive into specific topics. And today that's going to be AI. We're going to talk about Bynder Labs. But before I do so, quick introduction. My name is Michiel Maandag. I'm the host. I'm the Senior Director of AI Consultancy here at Bynder, and I'm joined here by Aris and Jules. Maybe a short intro to you as well.
Yes, hello, I'm Aris. I'm a Senior Machine Learning Engineer here at Bynder.
And my name is Jules. I am a user researcher here at Bynder Labs.
Very cool. So you are really in the heart of where everything is happening. And Bynder Labs is really our dedicated innovation program, really focused on the experimentation and development of AI-driven capabilities here at Bynder. And maybe actually let's start with first, why did we create the Bynder Labs? Aris.
Yes, so Bynder Labs were essentially an experimental space within Bynder, full of cross-functional experts. We have data scientists, machine learning engineers, UX experts, and also we engage legal and other cross-discipline functions across their organization. But we are not contained only to internal. We also want to have an external-facing platform so we can quickly engage with our customers, get feedback, and iterate fast and create innovation within the DAM space as concerned to AI.
Yeah, and I think that's also really one of the differences, that's how we do things, right? So we really have cross-functional teams working together, engaging with customers, and it goes kind of further than labs. We also really develop things, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, of course, as well. But maybe, Jules, you were here in the inception point of Bynder Labs, right? So
Absolutely.
and when was that? And how does that happen?
Well, first of all, AI has been a core focus of Bynder for, I think, 2016.
Yeah.
When we introduced auto-tagging to auto-tag your assets. And in 2023, we acquired EMRAYS, a really cool AI-focused company, really focused on delivering value through AI in the realm of search and discovery of assets. I think it's one of our core promises as a Bynder product. And within a year, I think when we acquired EMRAYS, we had more than 600 customers using it. So then we really noticed, wow, this is something that's really awesome and really has an effect on how our customers use it and they really liked it. But the funny thing is that we had a customer event in 2024 where we had a big, huge booth about AI. And it was actually one of the most visited places of that Bynder Connect event. So a lot of customers were really interested in this AI stand. I was there as well, together with you, Michiel. It was really fun to really show the functionalities and the capabilities of AI, the AI capabilities. This is actually where we started thinking about, wait, this is interesting. We might want to invest more in this whole AI booth, and that's where the origination of Bynder Labs came from. Actually, we wanted to build a place where we could, where research and development, me and Aris, the techies, could really meet our customers and really build together great AI innovations instead of us in a silo doing things.
Yeah, and it's of course not only you. There's like a big team inside the labs working
yes,
on all of these
that's
activities.
True. So we have engineers, we have machine learning, we have all sorts of disciplines in the team to really explore the capabilities of AI, see what we can do together with our customers.
Yeah, and I think a couple of points that you were highlighting for me as well really resonate, right? So I came out of EMRAYS, what you were talking about. We were pioneering AI search in the digital asset management space. And since then, we can see a huge uptake of what really has happened. So it is true, like actually we're close to 700 customers at the moment that have taken AI search on board. We see a close to 90% attachment rate in new business. We really see that customers do have efficiency gains of millions of euros, dollars, by using the AI product that we actually brought to them, which of course is amazing to hear and really see what customers do with it, not only to save time and money, but also just make things really much more efficient and fun actually to work with.
Well, that's what we're after, of course. What we see is that AI is, if you take the classical hype cycle, we're at the top somewhere. And that's not what we're after. Really after with Bynder and the Bynder Labs team is to create something that achieves tangible results for our customers. That's measurable, it's quantifiable, and not just some funny chat interface, but really looking together with the team and with our customers, like where can we make an impact? Where can we make tangible results? So that's I think makes it harder, but also a lot more fun.
Yeah, it does. And so we have put things together in labs.bynder.com. So everybody listening today, please go to labs.bynder.com. It's our collection of the things, the projects that we're working on. Also, there's the team. You guys are there. There are many more people there. And maybe like Aris, if you can tell a little bit more about like how we really work with customers and what labs.bynder.com really means for the broader industry that we work with.
Yeah, before I go into that, to set a bit the story, what I see a lot, one of the biggest trends now in this industry, all companies, right, want to join the AI race. They want to innovate and they want to push AI features. But a lot of these times, what we see is they are interested, they hire an AI team, but this AI team is kind of works in silo. It's alone, there is no stakeholder engagement, and also there is no direct customer feedback. So the projects fail a lot, not because of the technology behind, but because of all these reasons and lack of support, external and internal.
And understanding the customer, right?
And understanding the needs that they're trying to solve with AI, of course, because it's not like AI is a magic tool that can solve everything. So that's what we do. We started Bynder Labs and especially the labs.bynder.com website as the center point where we can show the world what we do and have to start the conversation, engage our customers, show them what we are developing with transparency, and then they can get back to us in a rapid way. They can test things out, provide the feedback so we can learn and iterate from this.
Yeah, so Aris, I think that's really a key point that you were saying, right? So that like the tech teams, we've seen this a lot, of course, are within bubbles and sort of living within their bubbles, not really interacting with customers or not as much as they should. And then, of course, we get this disconnect in what actually being delivered versus what actually is required. So we actually do go out to talk to customers. And is that also where you guys get most of the ideas?
Some of them, yes. I think we are here because we solve problems for our customers. What is frustrating, what takes a lot of time, what gives a lot of headache, what's standing in the way for our customers to achieve the goals they want. And this is a rich source of inspiration for us. Secondly, with the rise of AI, it unlocks really a ton of new use cases. So we're not only looking at the pain of our customers, but also a bit about the gain of the customers. Like, can we stretch some of their use cases with AI? So where can we deliver exceptional value that was not possible before? So these are two sources. The other source is that we really look at why do people buy a dam in the first place. We call those evergreen needs, and then we dive into the things that are always true, such as a single source of truth. It's really important for our customers. Like, we want to reuse assets so we don't spend so much money on marketing materials. We have a big issue with delivery. That's why we buy a dam, or buy Bynder in this case. Or we want to stay compliant. So we take those evergreen needs as a rich source of inspirations. Like, how can AI help them in that case? And how can we make that reliable? And how can we make that a familiar experience for our customers in that respect? So that's actually the sources we use. Next, of course, and I think Aris is really good at explaining that, is that all the technology that comes in the rapid pace of the innovation.
Exactly, because Aris, you are more in the...
Yeah, more in the technical side of the things. So. And Jules did a great job to cover the most important part, which is our customers. But there is a second part, which is the technology behind it. And with AI especially, if you follow the news, this is rapidly developing in a very, very accelerated case. I dare to say day to day, like you need to follow, it's a dedicated job almost to follow AI news and all the models and technologies behind. So what we do a lot is also stay on top of these developments and look also beyond the current needs of the customer. Look what the technology allows us at this point and check if there is a possibility to disrupt the market and disrupt the dam space and create some sort of new need for our customers that they didn't even know that they wanted because they don't know how this technology could enable this for them.
Yeah, so that's really about like moving it much further. And I think, Jules, you were also saying a lot about things like, empowering customers. So really like making AI for the good of AI as for the good of humankind, basically, right? So yeah. Helping to augment like our users to do things faster, easier,
absolutely, yeah.
More efficient, and all these type of things. And I think that approach, what we really have been taking since the beginning with AI at Bynder is really, it's really what we should do. Like we should really help customers, to advance using technologies.
And the fun thing is when we talk to customers, and the way we work is that we prototype. We build a thing, we go to customers, we show it, and we discuss it with them. Is that they're really interested in this?
Yeah, so is that sort of typical like your day? If you kind of think about like a day in the Bynder Labs, right?
Absolutely.
So it's concepting, like verifications with customers?
Yes. Well, the technology is relatively new. I know there are a big rise of AI and people getting more knowledgeable with all the technology that comes with it. But what we see is that we really want to, it's really hard to discuss a new idea just by using words.
Yeah.
So what we do is we build a prototype as fast as we can with our best intention, and we go to our customers. So that's most of my days will be spending in calls with customers, discussing like, hey, what do you think about this prototype we built? Does it deliver any value? What do we need to add? What do we need to change? Even sometimes, what do we need to throw away to really drive the results that our customers are after? Like I want to decrease my spend on marketing. I want to spend less time on administering my dam, and all those outcomes thereafter. That is our focal point for a conversation, and we can talk about it, but it's way more effective to discuss it and show it to them.
Yeah, so you're really getting the inputs, and then Aris, like besides studying all the models that are out there, like you and the team take that input and really start prototyping.
Yeah, we aim to do a prototype, but that is also really tangible, that is also close to the dam and to Bynder. So we cannot promise that this is how it's going to look in the future, but we can give a pretty tangible glimpse about what is coming and how it will work. And then once you show something to the customers, then you see the light bulbs go up and people, oh, yes, I understand it now. Maybe if it was like this or if it did like this, then we collect all this feedback and then we discuss it, we iterate, and these cycles can be really fast because also we're not like regular product teams that we have commitments and deliverables. We can focus on the heart of innovation and keep high pace and deliver fast, also fail fast. Yeah. Not all experiments work, of course, but every time you fail, you learn and you go into the next iteration, and then the next will be better.
Yeah, very cool. And so you mean, you kind of alluded a couple of times to it, so you're working on projects like small little, some very big, like trials and tests and really trying to really bring things to the next level. So what are some of the projects today that you guys are working on?
Well, we are currently focusing on two. One of them is that we see that there is a big focus on generated content, AI generated content. We all know that. I think everybody played around with it, was a bit into technology. And we see a big need for companies to know which asset is real or not. Right. So we're playing around, and we call it playing, but it's very serious business, of course, with how can we help our customers identify which asset is authentic and which is not. And this is one of the technologies that we see has great value. Secondly, the other one is we're thinking about what we call is AI-powered asset modification. What we see that a lot of our customers upload a gigantic amount of product shots or imagery they want to reuse, but they need slight modifications to it. And what we're thinking about, how can we help those customers get the content at the right place with the right modification as fast as possible. Nice. So these are some of the things we're currently working on. It's really exciting to really engage with our customers and then see what is the exact value or the exact feature we need to deliver to live up to their expectation and their need.
And if customers are interested in this, we will publish these early prototypes and give more information at labs.bynder.com. So we invite all our customers to go there and check and see and play around and contact us so they can be included into the loop and the iteration.
Yeah, and I think that is actually really a nice thing, right? Again, like we are so close to customers there that not only we publish them, we publish the projects on labs.bynder.com, but also we actually go out to these customers, work with them very closely to actually further develop these prototypes that you guys are working on. So one of the things that really has been kind of really nice is that we have been focusing first very much about efficiency, right, with our AI search. Now we're starting to move into productivity, but if just thinking about a couple of efficiency things that come to my mind is like, for example, companies like reusing assets by being able to actually find similar type of assets, and with that saving millions of euros/dollars in the process. We see, admins kind of don't need to kind of go through all these tedious tasks as tagging every single text on an asset because that's done automatically.
Well, there's this great example for this. It's one of our customers, PDA. And this customer, they needed to upload 22,000 employee photos. And they used face recognition for that. And so instead of spending 108 hours on manually tagging all those faces, they did it in under 4 hours, which is a great efficiency gain in that sense. So they, with all that AI functionalities, we can really decrease the number of hours spent on our system and really put them in the driver's seat of doing what they want to do and what they want to achieve.
Exactly, and I think that is why this has been so successful as it has been so far, right? And not only in efficiency, I'm just also thinking in terms of use. So we actually have natural language search enabling anyone in their own local language to actually search for assets, which has been really a big thing in uptake, usage of the systems. So maybe a few examples of efficiency we have seen with AI search so far, right? So we know Lucid, of course, like any other user of digital asset management do have a lot of tasks in the admin side. And by using Bynder AI, like 70% of those tedious tasks have been freed up so that the admins actually can focus on stuff that really, really matters. And that's of course so nice to see. Another customer, Siemens Healthineers, also there we see savings of 3.5 million euros actually in content reuse, simply by using the AI search as we have seen it so far. And then maybe finally, like we do have a company that is doing a lot of like sport races now and then, and they of course need to tag all their assets for sponsors and all of that. Now I know that was a very tedious task, spending like really weekends working on going through all these assets, and that has been reduced now to a matter of hours. So maybe one example I remember like from when we actually started like AI search was the reversed image search, and especially the way how we have actually implemented it. Now, when talking to customers, we realized that lots of employees actually store images locally, which of course should kind of not happen, because what happens after that, they start cropping them, take screenshots of it and do all kinds of things. And then they go back to the admin asking, where's the source image? Can we still use it? Are the rights still okay? Is the model still okay? And all of these type of things. And so what happened, these admins would spend a lot of time actually searching for these assets. While now, with a reversed image search that even works on cropped smaller versions of the asset and all of that, you get to those results immediately. Like massive time and especially massive irritation freed up, it's not happening anymore. So this is maybe just one example where we see how just by talking to customers, we actually can quickly get to features and then implement it in a way that everybody can use it. But now we kind of move into operations more so with Bynder Labs. Aris, maybe you have some points that you can share, because I know you cannot share everything, but like you can share some.
Yeah, Jules mentioned before about upcoming projects that we're working on, and you can see asset authenticity will immensely improve the integrity and provenance of the companies, because they will automatically be able to track and maintain and see what is AI generated, modified, and they can be sure when they share this content of the origin and the whole governance and life cycle of this asset in terms of AI. And of course, when we talk about AI-powered asset modification, you can imagine the power that this brings to our customers when they can immediately change backgrounds so they can localize content across their different markets, and all is done automatically. This will enable asset reuse and also save them a lot of time when big companies coordinate with their marketing departments worldwide. And while talking about AI-powered asset modification, this also ties with Bynder's philosophy when developing AI feature, which is that the future is AI-generated but human-approved, because all brands want control, transparency, and trust, of course.
Of course, that is like the key thing, and we see that coming back in all we do and all we have done so far. Again, great examples how we at Bynder help our customers to really improve content operations, from efficiency to operations, and everything, of course, that goes along with that, including delivery of these assets. Now, maybe kind of just a few points from each of you on how you see AI advancing them. Where do you see things going?
Of course, as we mentioned throughout this podcast, AI is evolving really fast in an accelerated pace, and the DAM is no exception to it. In the beginning, a lot of features that we developed and will develop will focus on task automation, improving productivity, and decreasing the time that users spend on repetitive tasks. But looking at the future, we will want to move to true intelligent assistance.
Exactly. That might be a nice topic for one of the next episodes, I'm thinking.
Absolutely. Jules? Yeah, I think when we look at where we're working on now, I really see a big gain for our customers where we augment, where we focus on augmenting rather than replacing creativity. So I see a big opportunity for AI there, that now everybody, thanks to AI, becomes a great writer, and they become way more creative than they are now. So we take away the tedious tasks and let them be the creatives they are.
And keep with that the control of what
that's one of the second things. Yeah, that's the control and provenance of these assets. We keep that in mind as well. So what we call as one of our principles is that we work with integrity with these AI features. So you can always trace back where was it created, by whom, and how it was created. And we want to do that in a very transparent way. So AI can now and then be seen a bit of as a black box. You throw something in it and you get something out. But we're really after showing and educating our customers in how to use it, what happens in the models and in the AI, so they can use it responsibly and responsibly.
And if I may add a last point, I always say that AI is not here to replace us or remove jobs. It's just here to unlock our potential, because we have much help to remove all these tedious activities that we all hate, take us a lot of time, and then we have truly more time to pursue what we like and be even more creative.
I couldn't agree more, Aris. I think that is in the direction you gave earlier around the agents. Will be a very interesting topic for our next episode. So I'm looking forward to that. And for you guys at home, please visit labs.bynder.com. Learn about the exciting projects we have ongoing. And of course, you can see us there as well. Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Aris. See you next time.